What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP, Sonic 06 Part 22. So now I figured out where to go to get to the shop, and I do feel pretty stupid for not realizing it before. But all I have to do is just follow this main walk area, I guess, and then you can see there's the tunnel that would lead us into Wave Ocean. So then all you have to do is just cross this bridge, and then follow this path deeper into town, and then you make a right, and there's the store. So I did check out what's in here. I haven't bought anything yet. A single layered extreme allows you to use hold smash. This allows you to throw what you have grabbed in a single throw, which could be, is pretty useful instead of having to throw everything at once. Allows power bracelet allows you to use grab all. This allows you to grab things in a wider range, which does just what it says. Allows you to pick up items in a wider range. So it definitely increases the area of effect that your psychokinesis has, and that hold all definitely does help because you won't have to throw everything single at once. I'll see if I can try to get it with these boxes here and a few of these crates. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this really quickly. Let's see. So all you'd have to do is just hold it. Hold the square. Yes, hold the square button down, and then you would use the. And then instead of throwing everything at single, the chairs and the boxes and everything, one at a time, you would hold it all. Wait until Silver kind of glows with a kind of like a blue ring, kind of pops out of him. It would seem that they can walk on the desert that we could not with Shadow when we had to use the hovercraft thing. So, that's something. And if you haven't already realized it, Silver is, I guess, awestruck at how the world used to be. If you know how Crisis City looks and everything, is a big difference from in this time period. From this time period to from his time period, so it's a big difference. So that's why he's saying everything looks so beautiful. Okay, so this is definitely one of the worst levels you could possibly do with Silver because of what you have to do and what's involved. And it would seem I still haven't gain that ability to stun enemy, stun them from a far range just yet, which is a shame. But so you can see. Oh, okay. I thought they were supposed to glow. Oh well. Anyway. Oh, damn. Okay, so this is. Let's see if there's the guy who'll talk about this really quickly. The hint bubble. Come on. Where you at, hint bubble? Let me see. The hint bubble should be around here. If not, I think I know what to do. So you can see all of these balls have numbers on them, right? Most of them say 6 or 9, whichever one you want to look at it. I believe it's 6. And what you have to do is you can't pick them up. with psychokinesis, the only thing you can do is push them. Now, you have to get all of these balls into these pockets. And okay, so they do start down with 9, and you have to push all of them into different holes. Now, you can, let them roll in there by themselves. If you do not mess with them, they will roll in there by themselves after a while. But you do want to be careful because that will take a while. And if you do mess around and let them do it themselves long enough, they will fall into the holes anyway. You cannot push them by walking or walking towards them. You can only use your psychokinesis. But the thing is, they will blow up and you will die. It's an automatic death. There is nothing you can do to change it. Once you get past that point, there is no protecting yourself. Come on, you're supposed to let me stun you. Okay, there we go. So just let go of the R1 button to kill him quickly instead of trying to throw him around. It would be useful to throw him against that guy, but it's not. I'm not gonna really worry about it too much. But oh crap! When you gotta throw, I guess you're supposed to throw items at those statues. But yes, there are several of those areas with the balls where you have to pick them up. Well, that didn't work. Oh well. I think we can still. Well, we could have if we hadn't died, or if I had not died, but gotten stuck here, and the only thing you have to do is just jump back up here. But yes, those balls will drop, and you will die instantly. There is no saving yourself, so you do want to be very careful while in these areas. There will be some that are further up in the level that are a lot harder than that. So you do want to be very careful while in those areas, and of course, I will show them off. Damn it! Oh, okay. That was different. But at least I didn't die, or have to fall down there. I think there's only rings over there. Maybe there may be a silver medal, but we're not going to worry about it. Okay, so it would seem that Amy looks a little less creepy. They definitely, Sega did a pretty good job of making her look a lot more creepy than Nephilis ever could be in the cutscenes. So you can see she has her hammer ability, a double jump, which is a true double jump. And this will last for a little while until you jump, or it's set. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I believe it's set on a timer. Now you can see you do hesitate for, I would say, a good second after you become visible again. So you do want to use it wisely. There's nothing wrong with using it, and it is actually a pretty good. It is pretty useful, the invisibility. Now, the double jump, you do want to be very careful while using it, because you can see you do move pretty freely with the normal jump, but once you activate the double jump, your movement is severely cut down. So you can see you don't move as far forward as you do with just the single jump. But you can definitely see the usefulness of the invisibility power, and you can see her shadow just in case you are curious where she is. Like if you're trying to platform in a section like that. Now, for the most part, her normal jump will suffice, trying to get over a lot of objects. But once you like trying to jump along these certain platforms, you definitely want to be careful while using the, that's BS, while using the, you won't be able to use just the regular jump. You will have to use the normal jump, or I'm sorry, you'll have to use the double jump. So you do want to be very careful with it, but you know, it's not as bad as I'm making it seem. It's the motion, you know, you can definitely tell how less, what's the right word? How less fluid her movements are with the double jump activated, and she doesn't have her hammer swinging ability, or her there's BS. Her laser hammer, or not laser hammer, her tornado hammer ability that she had in Sonic Heroes. So you can't use that as a flight mechanism. So you do want to be very careful. You know, if you're going into this thinking, oh well, I can just use her tornado hammer move, but no, you actually can't. But you see, you can jump. You can activate the double jump at any time in the jump. So if you want to wait to try to see where you're going to land, that will definitely help you out. You know, you don't got to drop immediately, or you don't have to activate the double jump immediately. So for like a section like here, you know, where the camera angle's not that good, and say this isn't a good enough landing area, well, you could just wait and see what's down there as soon as the camera angle gets good, and then try to use the double jump. While it's not the less fluid motion, definitely does cut down on the usefulness of that technique. It will definitely help you getting out of a lot of tight places. So you can see we have nearly 10,000 points right now, so you do want to be very careful while in this section here. No, bullshit. Oh, wow. Sorry about the language. I honestly expected to die there, quite, you know, so. So you can see a lot of these enemies, these different colored enemies will start to become invincible to our psychokinesis. And no matter how damaging an enemy is, you can always... Oh wow, okay, I guess that didn't work out too well. You do want to be careful about dying, or not dying, of having too many weapons, or too many items in your grasp, and then trying to drop them, or no, I'm trying to use the grab all move, which lets you throw all of your items at once. That will definitely, if you have too many big items in a little cluster, they can get caught up on themselves. Oh, come on, that's damn frame rate. Okay, no, it's that thing. You definitely want to try to get rid of all of you know, any obstacles that get in your way, and you can just sit still while you are using the hover. You know, you don't have to move around. So if you do want to just try to like dodge a missile or something like that, you can very easily do so just by hovering rather than actually moving around, and risk losing your, you know, risk dying or running out of. You will still lose your boost gauge, but you know, you don't have to worry about dying just because you are moving around. And so you can see there is a silver medal over there. I believe the way you get it is just by going onto that platform and hitting that item box, and then getting over there to the platform that the ring is on, or the medal is on. And since silver can jump pretty high, you know, you don't have to worry about not making a lot of those jumps. Oh crap. Okay. Well, we'll just see what we can destroy. Now, if you do have, excuse me a moment. Sorry about that. If you do have an enemy in your grasp, and then, you know, like, there's a big enemy like this, or a wide set of enemies that you can destroy, I definitely suggest doing so. Excuse me again. Sorry about that. Anyway, so, you know, like, instead of immediately throwing or immediately killing the enemy, you would want to try to throw it against the big guys, or just a little group of little guys, because, you know, there is very limited, I would say, splash damage, where you can actually get a big enemy and throw it against a whole bunch of little ones, and you can actually damage a lot of them. Okay, so this is the section that will definitely kill your chances of getting the S rank. Be careful, because I believe there's a hole. Okay, I guess not, but so you have to put this ball into this hole right here. You know, it does seem simple, but because the ball will become destroyed and you will die, you do want to be very careful. Well, since we have it so far, you definitely want to try and, well, it's not at a good angle right now, but you want to try and get the ball through a lot of these holes. There are 3 holes that make up this corridor, and so you want to go ahead and clear out any sections like up here. These metal crates, you want to move those out of the way. These just drop them down the holes if you can. You can push them, so that's always helpful. Ah, crap! They come back. Oh well. So you can see there's 5. No. How many holes? Oh, okay. So just these little holes here. If you do drop it down one of these holes, it will come back, so you don't have to worry about that. I think these are still 2 holes that count. No. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. I completely screwed that up. So, what you have to do is you have to take this ball and put it into the corridor down there. Not, you know, none of these holes, just at the very end of the corridor down there. You have to take it down there and try to get it in there by blocking by dodging a lot of these holes. Now you can see the metal crates will stop it to a point, but if it continues to spin like this, there really is no hope for it. The only thing you can do is hope you can push it like this, but the harder you push it, the more the timer will go down, and the quicker the timer will go down. You cannot, as I've said before, you cannot grab it with the psychokinesis. Okay. Well. Oh well. This definitely does take me a while. I can remember once trying to go through this section took me 30 minutes to do. So, if it does take that long, I will just skip to the point where I make it. But for the most part, there really is no skill involved. You know, it's actually based on a lot on luck. You cannot stop the ball yourself. You know, you cannot like get in front of it and try to stop it. The only thing you can do is try to push against it, but that doesn't help really. You have to be fast enough to try to catch up to the ball to keep it going where you want to. And because silver is so slow, that does definitely add a bit of difficulty to it. So you can see, for the most part, I'm sitting here trying to remember that I don't believe the ball actually will blow up and it will kill you. I think it'll just, once the timer goes down, it just like resets. So that's you do want to be careful while trying to go through here. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is to, well, not do that, but just give it light taps and try to put it in the direction you want to go. And I'm already 21 minutes in. I'll give it one more try depending on how well I do. If I get it pretty far, then I'll just say, well, you know, I'll go ahead and skip the video, or in the video here, and then I'll just come back when it's at the end. But you can kind of tell what you need to do. For the most part, if you can get it past this section here, you then need to take it and try to get it through this wide open section. This wide open section isn't that hard, but what the problem is trying to get it through this narrow section again, and then getting into this hole here at the end of the corridor. I will give it one more shot. You know, if I die at the end, I die at the end, or if I drop it at the beginning, I drop it at the beginning. But you can kind of tell what you need to do with the ball. Just remember to give it light taps, and I will offer more advice once I get to the end of the video, because I will be able to give a better observation of what it took for me to get down there. So yeah, you know, here's hoping. And this section right here will kill, as I've said, kill any chance of you getting an S rank, just because of the time bonus. Okay, let's see. These metal crates will actually be a friend. Okay, well, you can see what the ball does when it gets destroyed. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, then I'll just jump ahead to when I make it. So, see you in a second. Okay, so, I kind of caught it just a little bit too late, but you can see the ball is going into the hole there, and a lot of these metal crates are flying around. I'm going to try to show you what happened. You can see the ball is going into the hole, the door opens up. Now, if you look over there where the four stack of crates here was, I'm just going to pause it so I don't run the timer out, but what I done was, if you can see the far stack of metal crates there, I lined the ball up just to the right, or I guess, yeah, just to the right of that stack, and then I pushed it really hard and shot it into this 4 stack of crates here. Well, while some of these metal crates had fell off into the hole because of the ball hitting it, the ball just before it rolled into the hole, the metal crates kind of came back and it started glitching the ball up into the air. Well, I pushed it as hard as I could, and then it flew over here and just kind of bounced off these crates and went right into this hole here. And you can see my time, the BS it took. This entire thing took me 20 minutes to do, and it was all just trying to get that ball into the hole. And so you can see I don't even get a time bonus for this one.
That took too long.
Exactly. But it's a very hard one, and I've almost got it so many times it's not even funny. And that's the problem, and you know, that you can get it so many times close and then just not get it just for whatever reason. The metal boxes are there to help you, but a lot of the time they actually get in your way, which really suck. And as well, silver is so slow that a lot of the time you will miss your opportunity to shoot the ball into that long corridor to get to the last hole.
I can't believe we haven't located Sonic yet. Gee, I wonder where he went.
I've been looking for you. You're the Iblis Trigger. Your actions will condemn us all. Who are you? My name is Silver. For the future of the world, I will destroy you.
And you miss a lot of good opportunities to shoot the ball down there because Silver is so slow. And something that I learned that's probably just a glitch, but I was trying to mess around with some of those metal crates.
You're here to talk.
I was messing around with some of those metal crates, and I almost fell into one of the holes. All I did was I started floating and pushing against the edge of the hole, and I just kind of somehow floated out. It was like I was pushing up against the wall, and then it just started raising up, and I got onto the lip just barely of the entrance to the hole. It's probably a glitch, so I wouldn't say try to use that as a defense, but you know, you never know. Okay, so you cannot wow, okay. So I guess you can't actually use that BS move against Sonic, or at least you can keep him in place. But you can see what you have to do, just get him, oh well, when he's about to homing attack, when he's in midair, you then throw something at him that will stun him, and then throw him on the ground. You can keep him still for whatever good that'll do. You cannot throw him around like he can throw you around, or like Silver can throw you around in the boss fight with Sonic. So you cannot make use of that glitch, which does kind of suck, you know. But it's a glitch for the most part. So they're not gonna let you use a glitch like that when it wasn't even supposed to be part of the game. So you can see pretty much just keep a lot of items with you. You know, you have a whole courtyard full of items that you can use, and I definitely suggest using them to using as many as you can. You can definitely go through this boss fight a lot faster, and it's actually a pretty fun boss fight because it is so easy. It's a lot easier to make Sonic go into the homing attack than it is to get Silver to try to get ready to throw chairs or anything at you. So, and it is a really fun rival boss fight out of all of them that you'll play. That one definitely is the funnest and the easiest. But we'll see what Amy had to say to Silver right after this. And thankfully it skips the...
Is this a joke? How could someone like you cause the destruction of our world? What do you mean? It doesn't matter. For the sake of the future, the Iblis Trigger must be destroyed. Elise? Wait! Don't you dare turn your back on me! It's time I finally put an end to this. Amy? Get out of my way, Amy. This is my mission.
Absolutely not.
Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it.
Leave it to me.
They didn't skip it all, but they did skip that first section, which is, they could have skipped the whole cutscene pretty much, at least to the point where Amy jumps in front of Sonic.
The person you were looking for was Sonic. Were you planning to kill him?
He's responsible for destroying my world.
That's crazy. Sonic would never do that.
But it's true. In the near future, his actions will cause the devastation of my world. So I must.
No. I don't believe it. Even if that was true. If I had to choose between the world and Sonic, I would choose Sonic.
And so Amy does not become a playable character anymore. But that keeps with each main character having 2 additional side characters to that are playable in their story. Sonic had Tails and Knuckles, Shadow had Rouge and Omega, and Silver has Blaze and Amy.
So this is where you are. I've been looking for you. What's wrong?
Well, Blaze? To kill someone to save the world. Is that really the right thing to do?
You're so naive. Whether it's right or wrong, I can't really say. But what I do know is, if we don't take this chance, the future will remain exactly as it is.
Since he's after Dr. Eggman, let's sneak into Eggman's base. Maybe we'll learn something new.
So I believe we either have to head for Radical Train or White Acropolis, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many times that I push all of those big balls in the entire Dusty Desert level. I thank you for watching. I'll wait until, well, I'll just go ahead and end here until next time.